I am one with the master.
Yeah, it was worrisome.
Some days it works. Some days it hates me.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if doing it along with the screen share also hurts it.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
It's like, it is possible that you can get away with it when you're just streaming a point and click, but if you're streaming something and then sending it over to me too, that might cause difficulties. I guess we'll see, you know, if the stream has problems.
No, I'm sure I've done streams where I've screen shared with you and it's been fine on Wi-Fi. I think I updated your stream title.
Definitely, maybe.
Search fight, woo!
Yeah, the multiplayer modes in this are so weird.
I don't think I ever really played them.
There wasn't really much to them, honestly.
Yeah, because it's just like the level, but you're both there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why not, really? If people can let me know how the volume is. I've got it quite low.
Mm-hmm.
Much like VBA, it's kind of rather difficult.
Yeah.
It's either loud or quiet.
Emulators are just very loud, it turns out.
Yep. Ah, we've rolled back around. We get to see, like, the best Knuckles thing ever.
God, the editing on this
Yes, excited for Sonic.
The editing on this is so weird, like... More in just, like, this is what things were like in the early 2000s, but...
Right?
It's
trying
just
to be
aged
90s.
into such a strange place.
This game feels so 90s, though.
I think that's just Sonic's aesthetic, though.
Yeah, Sonic is just very 90s. So I deleted the test file I had.
Mm-hmm. Probably
Hopefully
helps us.
it didn't wreck anything.
No, if not, I guess I have the backup, right?
Yep. Excited for Sonic's.
Sound test.
Wheat has been made.
Nice. I'm gonna put on a music for a couple of minutes while we let people come in. I don't know what we've got. I guess you get action stages as you play them. Yeah, looks like it.
Yes.
I didn't actually realize there were...
I think basically when the music appears in the game, like whenever it ends up playing in the game for you, that's when you get it.
Yeah. The classic. Anyone who doesn't love this song is, has no soul. There's a menu option, Chad. Yeah, well, we'll get one of the other really good, I mean, there are loads of really good, there's so much good stage music in this game, but,
Yep.
well, we're getting one of my favorites today, Metal Harbor. Chao
That's your
music.
next stage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the next stage. Oh, we won't be doing it right away, but, it's the next hero stage.
Good old Chad music.
Yeah, Chad music. I think it was like, maybe it was Omo Chao. It's Chad.
Omo Chad.
Omo Chad. I'm actually not getting the... I normally get some text junkiness here.
Mm-hmm. It's been okay so far. I mean, I'm sure it'll pop up at some point.
Yeah, oh hey, a Sonic.
Welcome to Sonic.
stage.
So you can
Yeah,
see
we're actually
that,
going to start off showing off
yes.
the other things that you can do in stages.
Yep, in stage select, you can see we've got all the levels that you did.
Yep. We also have space now.
We have space! We can go and have a look at space.
We couldn't go to space until Eggman
Someone had
went
been
to
there,
space. And, yeah.
I do love that, like, Death Star Eggman. It's been in a lot of Sonic games. It's real good, I love it.
Just the whole idea of Ark is so wacky, especially when you see like that giant city on the bottom. Like,
Yeah!
it's such a funky design, and I really like it. Like, look
yeah.
at that just maze of a Death Star interior, like you were saying.
It's really cool.
I love the world map in this.
Yep. And you can see where everyone was
Mm-hmm.
relative to each other. But, so yes, first thing I'm gonna do... Yes, who doesn't love to live and to learn? So when you see like each stage has like 5 bits on it. The first one is the story one.
The first one is just play the level.
I can't actually remember which way around these are.
Second
there's
is
like
100. Third is find the lost Chao. Fourth is time attack. Last is hard mode.
Ah. I knew there was like
I
time
do
attack and
remember.
hard mode. I'm like, couldn't have told you which way, like which order they were in.
Yeah.
But
I played these missions over and over quite a lot.
I normally just played the first one over and over. I think because I mostly did Chao stuff when I played this.
Yeah, a lot of it was trying to get A ranks in an age before, like, you know, I had constant
Yeah.
internet access and could learn all the good strats and stuff.
My brothers definitely, especially the Eggman and Tails levels, had to be done over and over again. So I guess we'll see. Wild Canyon.
Like
100
100
rings.
rings.
I'm real bad at this.
Yeah, like honestly, the side missions are sort of interesting because some levels really lend themselves to it better than others. Like honestly, the robot stages suck for collect 100 ring stuff.
And I thought I was an animal there.
Yep. Love the little animal noises.
Of course, what you do is you just find the, best places. The thing is, like, for the animals, I actually usually just played, like, City Escape over and over. And a Knuckles, whoa, that went a bit wonky. Went a bit wonky again.
Yeah, Knuckles. I think you have to like double tap A to like start gliding once you jump off a wall.
Yeah, it's not really registering my aim press.
I was definitely having a little bit of trouble flying with an Xbox controller.
Yeah, there's something about it that doesn't lend itself to it very well.
Hey, the game didn't crash.
I don't have dual core on.
I know, but it's still like that's the place where it happens when you fly up there.
Yep.
Yeah, the 100 ring stages, particularly in the longer ones, are very much, if you take one hit, you can kind of just fuck it all up.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, your grade in the collect 100 rings thing is dependent entirely on time.
Time, yeah. Which
Rather
I'm doing
than
badly
score.
in. Ideally, I actually want to go back down.
Yeah, I
Like
mean, in
those
practice that
columns of
makes
the
it.
rings.
Yeah, in practice that makes it so that the you just memorize the location of the fastest 100 rings to get the A ranks and pretty much all the 100 coins.
Yep. Reacquit. Whoa, that went a bit long. Reacquainting myself with the controls as well.
Yeah, here comes probably an ambulance from the sound of that.
The ambulance is coming to get you. Some rings up there.
I think they're
Yeah,
passing.
there we go.
Hey, there we go. That was a pretty good collection.
Alright, bomb.
You picked up a bomb.
Who doesn't have a bomb?
There are a ton of power-ups in this game, like that come in those little capsules that have absolutely no, like, you know, like they get like 1 or 2 usages and that's it.
Really isn't linking those like slanty bits at the minute. Not sure if that's like an emulator thing.
I I think that was the game, honestly.
That's just the game. That's just the game.
I think your jumps on those kinds of surfaces are a bit wonky, especially as Knuckles and Rouge.
Why not? Yeah, there we go.
Getting there.
I keep forgetting that the camera is like L and R and not.
Yeah, not on a stick, because everyone basically just agreed that was the best way to handle it a little after this
So I
game.
keep like turning the stick and then expecting it to turn and it doesn't. I'm like, oh right.
I was doing that a ton in my first session.
It's like, what is this bullshit?
Well, the funny thing about the bomb capsules is they really barely appear in this game, sort of the same as the speed-ups, the speed-up power-ups, which, like, show up in very specific places and nowhere else.
Emma. There he goes.
Hey.
I was very bad time, but oh well.
Eh. Not any, not any.
Not any, not any. Again, like now I know, like those columns, I knew those were the best ones, but then I flew up to the top. It's like, let's go get a Chao.
Now, one thing I would say is the Find the Lost Chao stages are not all beatable the first time you encounter them.
Mm.
In fact, at a point, almost all of them start requiring the Mystic Song.
Upgrades and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, either new upgrades or the song. So usually Mission 3 becomes a stop point for most of the stages until you get most of the power-ups.
There's Osmo. Hi, Osmo.
Good old Osmo.
There's
Everyone's
my baby.
favorite text glitch.
There's my baby. There's my baby. Hello. Hey, Choc.
Well, LT, there will be absolutely no fake hedgehogs in this stream since I'm the one playing the dark story. We may fight a fake hedgehog.
Yeah, well, no. I'm playing the fake hedgehog, fighting the real hedgehog. You're the one playing the real hedgehog around here. Aww. Adorable.
Oop, there goes Osmo.
Hey, Osmo.
Chows are great.
Chows are amazing.
I love how they just get more competent over time. Also, those peacocks really like that wall.
They really do. Level up! Yay!
They also turn into little monstrosities.
He's a weird thing in the minute, isn't he?
Cheetah arms and bird feet and a tail and like I don't even know what those wings are.
I don't know what they're from, but they're like ram horns. He's so cute. I didn't actually get any, oh, hello. Just eating a fruit.
They do that sometimes.
Poor thing. He's my small child. He's a good small child. Look at him go. Oh.
Now there.
Now there.
Now, I was trying to remember in my brain what that comment was.
Thank you.
I hereby name this jar Kevin.
Unfortunately, his name was Choc.
Yeah, for those who weren't here during my first stream, they wanted to name my Chao Cosmo, but there was like a text error on the screen. So his name appeared as Osmo, and we loved it so much they were like, actually no, my Chao's name is Osmo.
Right, I think I'm gonna
Sorry, Space Osmo.
I don't know if you showed this. I'm trying to figure out.
Now there.
You can like change the.
Ah, yes,
Shake,
you
shake.
can also rock your Chao.
So if you hold the pickup button when you pick them up, you can rock them.
Yep.
That's
There
how
are a
it's
ton
one
of
of the ways you
features
hatch
that, like-
eggs. Is rocking
Yeah,
them.
there are a ton of features that get almost no use in the Chao Garden, but that are there.
He's really nonplussed by being shaken there. Hey, buddy.
Well, that was
Oh.
weird.
Oh,
And then he walks
rocks.
away. Yeah, both of our Chao have graduated beyond crawling and are now walking around. Which does mean that we would destroy pretty much.
I'd pick you up, but that would make you not evil anymore, so.
We're slightly less evil.
Don't shame the baby. Yeah, Knuckles looks really angry. He's shaking Chao. Alright, I'm gonna take him to school. I'm gonna, like, because it's really adorable. When I was like making sure this file worked, your Chao started drawing on the ground.
Yes, when you take them to school, they learn various things that they just do at random.
And it was so cute, and I think someone said like it's like a stage, and then you get the ability. So I'm just gonna like drop Chao off at school.
Yeah. Yeah, and the nice thing is that when you go into a stage like this, whoops, can't run across like that.
Yeah, you can if you say no.
When you go in from a stage select, you don't lose the access to everything.
Yeah, but sometimes you come in on the story, you only get the ability to come and look at Chao.
No.
I think it's their run stat that determines when they walk. It's the same with like swim. They like
Yeah,
struggle and
swim is either you waddle like wildly or, you know, fly around properly.
The 100 coins ones are pretty good for getting you rings to buy stuff.
Yep.
Look, I can actually see what these are. And what they cost.
I don't know, some of them don't have zeros. Or some of them cost 0, I'm pretty sure I saw there.
Yeah, you did. They cost 0.
All of mine cost 0.
Yeah, like it
I had
dropped
a
like
lot
the
of
first
textual
numbers.
errors.
It was really funny. Alright, let's see.
But I still contend that glitch gave us Osmo.
It did give us Osmo.
Do you want the bell?
I want the bell! I don't actually know if there's a limit to the number of lessons.
Things you can learn. I don't know if there's a limit to things individual Chows can learn.
Can I pick them up from school if I'm in the story? Is the other thing.
That I don't know. You could always try it.
Yep.
Because I think if you go over to the kindergarten when you come from a story, you can then go back to a Chow garden. It's like specifically leaving a Chow garden.
Yeah.
Does it? But I might be wrong about that.
Alright, saving that Chao data.
Stage select.
There we go, so we got an extra emblem. So you get an emblem for each mission you do, and there's also another one for A ranking all of them.
Everything, which is a Herculean feat.
It's really wild, and me and my brothers actually accomplished it. Like,
Yep.
I take no credit for any of the A ranks, admittedly, but I did literally all the Chao emblems that are there.
Yeah, the game has a lot of the Chow emblems for racing and karate.
Yep. I would show off karate at some point. I'd like to beef up my boy a little bit.
Yep.
Right, let's move on.
And let's get the story recap from Sonic.
Die in Metal Harbor a lot.
The hedgehog. What in the world is Amy doing here? Never mind that. I need to focus on finding that black hedgehog who looks like my shadow. He's somewhere on this island.
That's a surprisingly
Looks
short
like my
never
shadow.
mind. I was gonna say that's a surprisingly short recap, but there's just gigantic paragraph breaks.
Yep.
Does this mean that I'm a deserter now?
I mean, not
Fugitive is the term you're thinking of, Sonic.
Fugitive is the term you're looking for, mate.
You're not in the military, Sonic.
Alright, I'm really bad at this stage, but I really love the music.
I love Metal Harbor.
Metal Harbor's great. I'm just really bad at it.
And it also means you're going to get the one thing that I really wish I had in the stages.
Well,
The
missed
one
that.
power-up
Whoa, there
that
we
I
go.
really wish I had.
Goodbye.
The one thing about these stages is the
yeah, the
camera
light
will
ring.
absolutely fight you the entire way.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, do you know how a homing attack works?
Nope.
Nice.
Whoa, off I went.
Nice!
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't aim, which is kind of funny. So that life was handy.
Yeah, there you go. One thing about this game, life's deplete. You'll see that that container is actually empty now.
Well, I was... Woo! I don't have the light ring.
No, you do not.
I forgot I didn't have the light ring.
It's right up that, this...
I know, it's
that thing right there.
I forgot. So good at this game. I was like, oh yeah, I have the light ring. I can just go for it, right? And I'm like, oh, no, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, like Sonic's homing attack is generally alright, but it also has like certain points where it will just decide to go off into space. I would say the homing attack in this game is better than Sonic 06, but it also might just be I'm used to it in this game.
Yeah, I think it is. But again, I've played this game quicker, so...
Yeah. So, we just got the light speed dash, which is real good. Just
Ah! Knew there was like a Chao in here.
The light speed dash is the one thing that I would say is unequivocally better in this game than it is in Sonic 06.
Yep.
Like, you sometimes get things where you accidentally don't go to the end of a set of rings, but I feel like it happens way, way more in 06 than it does in
Yeah,
this one.
06 is just real kind of broken when it comes to that.
Yeah, in this game, you like if you hit B on a set of rings and you're like aimed in more or less the right direction, you will usually run the entirety of it.
Yep. I also feel it's way more forgiving on activating it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, once you get this, you actually do get access to new things in older stages. Yeah, the very eyebrowy penguins, they're great.
I mean, you kind of want to wait until you get another upgrade before you go back anyway. The
Yep.
bounce bracelet.
The bounce bracelet and honestly also the thing that lets you destroy metal boxes.
Yep.
Like really, you just want most of the upgrades.
Off we go. No, not a great score, but you got it.
Eh. Just made it.
The bit I'm really bad at.
Mhm.
Whee!
I do appreciate their dedication to the weird snowboarding segments.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I am super bad at. Like, I'm just missing
controls in
literally
this
everything
one
here.
Feel worse, honestly. Like, I don't know if it's the tighter space or what, but
At least that
is
was like
at least
real short.
yeah. That seemed alright. Finished with over 100 rings.
100 rings, nice. I only found one Chao key.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need. That's all you need, baby.
The speed stages, if you don't already know where they are, it
No problem.
really breaks the flow of them to look
To
for
look
Chao
for them,
boxes. Because they tend to just put them out of the way, and they make you explore the speed stage.
See,
like,
I
in
knew
a
there was
really
one in
awkward
the
way.
bits over there, which is why I went and got it.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah,
dumped in
exactly.
here.
You either remember it or you don't, and that's basically all that determines it.
Yep. Yeah, I wonder how the light speed dash is implemented. I think Sonic 06 also like added so much other shit that maybe it just confused the light dash.
I think the light speed dash actually is just rings closer to other rings. Because yeah, they're like you actually can approach a set of rings from like the middle of it and
he's
then
not done.
pick a direction. Ah, interesting. I guess we'll see how long it takes. So like you can approach a set of rings from like the middle of it and go either direction.
Do you
in
want me
them.
to
So
make your child learn the drums?
Sure. I'm
Actually,
sure that
I
won't
can't
get...
because I came here. But whoops.
Oh, right.
Whoops.
Well, actually, you're in the middle of a story anyway, so you can't abduct my
Yeah,
Chao
I can't
from the
actually
garden.
abduct your child. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, it is weird, DVAC, but I think it isn't just totally predefined.
Hmm.
You can probably test that on some levels of stuff. Ooh, good cutscene.
Yeah.
So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you. Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you
fake.
eat those words.
I'll make you eat those
I'll
words.
make you eat those words.
There's no time.
Oh god, GDQ! Everyone in the audience reading out that entire cutscene was fantastic.
I'm the coolest.
So this sort of
I
sets
nearly
the
fell right off
tone.
the stage.
Shadow almost fell off the stage there. I'm not sure what he's doing.
Where's he going? Buddy, what
Shadow?
are you doing?
Shadow, you okay? This does sort of set the stage for pretty much all of the like character boss fights, I would say. Because yeah, you sort of just homing attack Shadow like ridiculously much, and when he's jumping in yellow, you can't damage him, so you sort of have to get him in like specific circumstances. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that went badly.
And then sometimes he'll just knock you,
Yeah.
and you know.
And the thing is, I was trying to get back on the stage, I'm like, fucked, I'm fucked. As soon as he knocks you off the stage, you are like... Not...
You won't just be able to attack.
Well, that was weird. I don't know where my homing attack went there.
There's no time.
Yeah, I think it might be easier to roll into him sometimes to
Yeah,
like
it could be.
put him off. The fights are like really weird and
Stealing my
non-intuitive.
fucking rings! What a shit!
Whoop!
Nope.
Jeez. I remember these fights being like just impossible to understand what you're supposed to be doing.
I mean, yeah, I know Osmo Chao, but like, when he stops, he just fucking homing attacks
up.
me.
I'm the coolest.
I also don't really know what that hole's there for. You did just do some damage to him. And of course, this is a better boss fight than it's no use!
Yeah, nominally, but
Nominally.
yeah, I'm gonna have to like stop homing attacking because it's just like sending me.
The
right
homing
off
attacks
the
are
stage.
kind of bad in this fight, if I remember correctly. Like, you do have to hit him when he's just standing there. I think rolls are more effective from that,
Yep,
because I think
see
his
what I mean.
AI is sort of
Woo.
hard programmed to, like, jump when you try to homing attack.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. I remember rolls being, like, unduly effective in that.
Yeah, it worked really well. Yeah, homing attack just sent me right off the stage because it's so small. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a rival fight where your opponent actually follows your exact rules. One of the few. Although in the next one he'll start getting special attacks that you don't get unless you're in multiplayer mode. Blows up. Ah.
Bye!
Everyone's mouth is very good in this.
Run away, alright, I'm not sure I can make it in 8 minutes.
Yeah, I do remember these stages being pretty difficult at the first time. But yeah, the one thing about the light speed dash is that once you have it, you basically start doing it on every line of rings in the entire game.
Yep.
And sometimes it's great, other times it sort of puts you in an awkward position, but it's so hard to unlearn.
Yep.
Game put a line of rings there, what can I do?
Come on.
I remember these ones being real awkward to like line up on and do the entire
Yeah, you have to be like
attack
above
thing on.
them, really. I do love the music in this stage as well. It's really like, go faster.
God knows what you just did on that light dash.
Well, it was like 2 sets, so I kind of went
Yeah.
all over the bit.
Oh, I think there's a thing behind you.
Yeah. Yeah, it really
You might have to
is-
just blindly jump for it. We might
Yeah,
also
but-
just not have time for it, but eh.
The camera is fighting me, but I'll give it another go. Nope.
The camera will slowly zoom out until you can see that guy, and that's when you'll be able to hit him.
Oh, come on.
They also might just explode eventually.
Oh!
Oh! That's Sonic's Mystic song. I'm pretty sure that'll be worth it even if you do fail this.
Right. Alright, let's go. Although I think I've already killed them.
Oh, right, yeah.
Ah.
If you end up doing
Alright,
this again, I
I'm
guess that's
definitely
something
gonna
to
like
keep in
stage
mind.
select to like grab
Yeah.
that.
Or if you die right here, you just go backwards and grab it. Since there's a checkpoint right there.
Yep. Woo! Ouch!
Well, there you go.
He did not homing attack on that enemy.
No, he just went right by. Yeah, I'd go backwards. And the camera will zoom out on that.
Yep.
You do sort of have to wait for the camera to decide it wants to go and do its own thing.
Oh, nope.
Not that.
Yeah, the homing attack in this game is still like janky.
Yeah, we'll explain the Mystic Melody. When I was talking about, you have to do a specific thing to be able to get the Chao in a lot of the stages.
Light
This
attack
is a big
defeat
part of it.
multiple enemies at light speed. Press
Oh,
B to charge
that's
up
a
and
different
release to
thing.
destroy
Sorry.
enemies. Ah.
This is an even more optional item.
Yep, this is a very optional item.
I totally forgot about that.
I lost my very good ring count. Oh, well.
Alas.
Yeah, that one isn't.
Yeah, I
Light
always
dashing on me.
forget.
There we go.
Oop, and that time it did it, but like really weirdly. You could see Sonic's model freaking out, and I
Because
remember
you're
that
really
being
not
a thing
supposed to do it there.
in the game. Yeah.
Slow
Which
down.
is what makes me think that it's like that's on purpose, basically.
I think I was going too fast for the homing attack here, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, A lot of it is you have to be pointing at the enemy, but there's like the game has a very specific definition of pointing that you can't always control.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like an upgrade on every single stage, even the ones that you aren't like required to get an upgrade on.
That
Whoops.
was bad. That was bad. Woo!
Yeah, I think you needed to land on the ground next
Yeah, I
to
was
it there.
trying to like get off the Chao box, and it didn't go very well.
And it decided, no, thank you. That's where you live now.
Yep. What do you mean I only have 4.5 minutes, and I really should just be like ending the stage? What?
I mean, honestly, if you can get relatively close
Oh no
to
no
that.
no 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 no!
That fucker! I can't believe he brought a gun.
Fucker! But I can't even homing attack! Oh shit! I'm gonna die again!
Oh.
How even?
Yeah, where even are you right now? I think this might be
No
a
idea.
secret one. God knows. That's the Chao box one, so yeah, you were on an even lower one there.
Yep.
This stage has a lot of side things, which is weird considering it has a time limit. The homing attack has like a sort of very specific like touchiness to it that you sort of have to just play the game a ton to be able to intuitionally hit.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this weird bungee jump thing that I don't understand. Just happens in the stage for whatever reason.
This is
Because
actually
yeah, it's also like
a pretty long stage.
Yeah, you can do it in 8 minutes without too much trouble if you already know where it is, but I think 8 minutes is a pretty appropriate time limit for it, like, for you coming into the stage blind, or, you know, blind after X number of years.
Woo! I hope I don't die here.
I remember this section being
Oh
fucky.
god, oh god, oh god, there we go.
Yeah.
Wow, shit.
Yeah,
I was
this
doing really
stage-
well in the rings again, and I just, like, yeah.
Yep. I remember this
Fucked
part of
it.
it being, like, you're on a falling platform, so it fucks your jumps up.
I fricked it.
You basically just want to get to one of those springs that you were falling past. As long as you can do that, you're set. Like, I wouldn't even worry about getting on this top platform just
There
to
we
get
go.
that spring, yeah.
I got 1,000 for that. I'm gonna get like an
Awesome.
E.
But it's an awesome E.
Hell yes.
Barely made it.
Barely made it. Ring.
Just made it. That was too close.
And I get to show off how bad I am in this game. Shit, everyone.
I mean, I remember failing that like 8-minute time limit as a child multiple times.
Let's see if he's done.
I mean, hell, if anything, you actually spent a bunch of that like going around and hitting secret things and looking at side stuff.
This is true. I died like twice. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. You have learned, Belle.
Let's go give him some things I picked up.
Yep.
You still have them when you die, right?
Go barf all your power-ups up. I think you do. I mean, I guess we'll
I
see.
think what you lose when you die is like your score and your rings.
Yeah, I think so. Yep, there you go.
There we go. I got my bunny.
Did bring a bunny. Yeah, we should definitely start going to races and karate tournaments to like win the shovel and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't remember when it comes in. I could check that.
Yeah. I don't know how late it is just for, having competitive chows. He's got little bunny feet now. And a cheetah tail. It's adorable.
He's gotta go fast.
Heyo. Everyone's sleeping away. I actually hear him snoring.
I think it's the beginner races.
How
That's not
adorable
too
he
bad.
is.
Okay, yeah, Shovel is beat Crab Pool level 3, and Watering Cam is beat Stump Valley level 3, which honestly we might be able to do now. Up to you, of course.
I'll probably do... There we go!
Yeah, he is chomping down on that. Chaos like fly through emotions very quickly.
Yes, they do. Here's a sleepy Chad. Buddy.
Oh god, we're on the Chad Garden now.
Yeah, we're on the Chad's garden.
Along with Omo Chad.
Oh, hey, Cheetah.
Hello.
I mean, the good thing is you don't really need the best chows. I absolutely did not. I got all the emblems. I did not have, like,
With a fairly
amazing chow.
substandard. With a fairly substandard Chad.
Oh, I'm gonna try shaking him with Sonic.
Hmm?
Woo! Nope!
Gonna try launching him with Sonic.
Sorry, buddy! It was just because he was running away as I was, like, trying to pick him up.
Yeah, the prompts very much change the like very quickly. It can be difficult to
Very
like,
intense shaking right there.
do a specific thing with a Chow. Don't worry.
Sorry, buddy.
Don't worry, buddy.
Don't worry, buddy.
Don't worry, buddy. Please don't launch the baby.
I will launch the baby, and I will... You gave your one tusks, that's amazing.
Tusks on that smile, that
Hell
winning
yeah.
smile. I mean, I think you were saying you might raise another one since your Chow has fairly low
But,
percentages.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Anyway, let's blow up a military island.
Uh-huh.
By the way, this is essentially an attack, a declaration of war by the Eggman Nation.
Well, he does have, like, a city on a Death Star.
Ah, yes, we're doing that stage, aren't we? Yes!
I love this one!
Everyone loves Pumpkin
This
Hill.
is the one I do again and again to get, like, Chow stuff. Like,
Of course,
rather than the
it's
first
Pumpkin
one, this is
Hill.
the one I do.
I know that it's here. I sense it in my feet. And we also get the shovel claws, so Knuckles can finally dig now. Thank God.
So, like, Whoa.
I can't even
Oh.
hear it, but I can hear it in my head.
Sometimes he just doesn't want to jump. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's the button on my 360, but...
It might be, it might just be Knuckles.
Where did that come from? Because that's where I heard that. It must be up above.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and also one of the emeralds is guaranteed to be stuck underground, just because the game has to ensure that you've gotten the dig tool.
Yep. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, you got a half second of
Whoa,
it there.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, there we go.
It's closer.
Awesome. Whoop. Sometimes the springs just make the camera go to places it probably
Go
shouldn't.
a bit wonky.
Oh god. Oh, skeleton dog.
Skeleton dog! Our friend!
I forgot they just wander around Pumpkin Hill. Also, that tree?
Ah, pumpkin honey. Yeah, he's
That tree is feeling it.
he is really feeling it. I have a feeling that's where I want to go.
You can find the ghost in a few places, and sometimes it will remove your Chow's legs, which makes them unable to kick in karate.
Things.
That is, if you play the Mystic Melody at that, it will cause a thing to spawn. That's actually how you find the
No,
lost Chow.
I didn't actually mean to.
I didn't know there was a thing there.
Ah! Do I want to go down?
No, I think it's on one of these. Is it on top of the thing?
No.
Definitely around somewhere. Oh, it might be on this lower tier, actually.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I didn't realize. I thought there was a cliff face below that. I think it's supposed to be on that group of 3 pumpkins.
Oh.
Yep, there we go. You might need to dig for it.
Whoop. There we go.
Yep.
Alright, where are you?
Suffering
No,
from
not
a
really,
stuffed
I guess.
nose? Oh yeah, can't you fly out to some of those pumpkin faces? Like the one that's like directly in front?
Yeah, that one. That one you
That
can,
one is
yeah.
fly-toable, I believe.
Yeah, I'm trying to like turn the camera so I can see where I'm going. Alright. Up we go. Yeah, like for like speedrunners, they just like memorize all the clues.
Yeah, so you can look at one clue and know exactly where to go. Although some like emeralds have the exact same set of clues.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a mechanic where you can sometimes, or like if you hit a balloon, you'll gain height, so you can use that to get out to places like this.
Yep.
I don't know why you would want to do that, but you know, it's there for if you want it. Isn't there a ghost train in this level?
Sure, what?
Yeah, there it goes. A half-second view of the ghost train.
Ah, hello.
I believe you can change the direction of the ghost train.
Yeah, there's whoa as I like just fucking
Ooh.
get owned by the train.
Yes, the ghost train is a powerful train.
Wow, I have no idea where this one is.
Also, yeah, isn't Knuckles' dig sound his Japanese VA?
It very well could be.
Because he goes, "Ororora," which is a
Stuffed
Japanese thing.
nose. Alright, clear me up. Ghost face mountain, okay.
A ghost face killer? Sadly, I don't think Knuckles can suplex the ghost train. He can change its direction.
But
though.
come on! Ah! It just wasn't gliding there. I was like holding the button. He's like, nope, denied. Alright, which one's the ghost face mountain? Camera, real fighting me here.
That's the other problem with the camera, because it's only on L and R. You can't go you can't look up.
Yep.
In this game. Nobody calls me Ghostface Mountaineer. Or Ghostface Bureaucrat. A bunch of us in Ty's Discord actually watched the movie where Ghostface Killer
This
comes
is
from.
so gonna be an E, just because, yeah, I do not know where this one is.
It is one of those ones where you, like, a lot of these
hello.
stages are really predicated on replaying.
Yep.
And, you know, just understanding the layout of the level and stuff like that.
That was
Yeah, for folks wondering, it's called the mystery of chess boxing.
And this is
Or
like
like
the
what?
ghost train one. And I might have to take another clue, because I do not know.
Yeah, you might just have to go for it at this point. The nose of a mountain
mountain?
shaped like a pumpkin. Oh, so it's
so
out on
it is one of these ones.
one of those ones, yeah. So you're gonna have to fly to those ones. So I think you were on this one. So yeah, basically just fly around them, and you'll eventually find it. I forgot that they do spawn on there.
Oh, I knew that, but like I didn't realize the clues were pointing to that.
They're not really mountains so much as buttes, I suppose.
Right? Oh, it's like Ghost-faced mountain? Huh?
Oh, right. It said sad one, didn't it?
There's like a billion sad ones.
Oh.
I mean, I was
Beware
on a
the
sad
ghost
one,
train.
and there's a sad one over there. Come on. There we go.
There we go.
Going over
Knock,
nine.
knock.
E rank.
Knuckles.
Woo! I don't think I found a Chow key.
No, I think we were looking around the level so much. We weren't really
D.
paying attention to
That was
hidden
tough.
places. Well, there we go.
That wasn't a D.
Clearly it was.
Nah.
Her butte, alright.
Right, like a whole bunch of them look sad, so it's like the sad one is useless to me.
God, I also love how Knuckles sort of just shows up and he's in a spooky pumpkin place and then he just disappears again. Oh, right in the people.
Greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's greatest ruler. Now witness the beginning of the greatest empire of all
hijacking the airwaves.
Hey!
The cutscenes in this game are works of art, and I will not hear otherwise.
Oh yeah, they are.
The whole plot in this game is amazing, because the next plot thread, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's very good. Like, basically what your goal is for the next few missions.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking blows a chunk out of the moon.
Well, that's gonna fuck up the Earth.
God. Well, that was pretty fucked up.
Look! Half of the moon is gone?
Eggman! Oh, that creep never gives up.
I'm not sure that's the kind of line you say when he blows up half the
All that
moon.
energy.
Right?
It's got to be the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that
the reason
Eggman.
they were looking for 'em.
Blowing up celestial bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Tails?
You can't
Tails just
emeralds, emeralds.
keeps one in his pocket.
They have the power to attract each other. I can use that to find where Eggman
Do you think he's not on the giant space laser
Nah.
that he just fired?
I'll take care of the police while you try and find a way out of here. Find Eggman.
Nah.
got it. The three of you. That means me too. Hey, hey!
Alright,
Well,
Amy.
we're still on the lam here. We really gotta get our name cleared. If only there was someone we could
Rolling
talk to
around
do
at the
that.
speed of sound. Oh god, now I have to try to remember how Tails controls.
Yep. Mission Street. Tails' second mission, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah. I believe you should get the hover in this stage, though, which will make him control way better.
Let's try to see if there's anything behind me.
Always worth checking.
Now
Poor
you
Amy kind of got, like, sidled off because they had to have the 3 stages for each character.
Yep.
Like, she's playable in the side modes. In the multiplayer modes.
Whoa. Asshole. Tell me before I got him.
Yeah, this whole level is just one big fuck the police, and it's great.
Yep. Blow up
Tails
the police.
blowing up cop cars and military installations as he wanders around the Radical Highway set. Sweet, our
Whoa,
bounty's
whoa.
up to $1 million.
Alright, yeah, you can't hover in that one, so you don't have it
Yep.
yet.
It's to your left, I think.
Aha, hello.
This is specifically made so you can do the hover. The hover can be a bit awkward at times.
Yeah. Where
You
it
have to take
activates
that
when
into
you're like...
attacking you. Yeah.
It's like, sometimes it activates when I just, like, jump and hold it. Sometimes I have to, like, jump and press it.
Yeah, a lot of the jumps in this game are weird.
Oh yeah, that's like a pipe you can, like, whistle at,
Yep.
by the way. And
Yeah,
you get,
I
like,
think
an
I found a few of
nominal out
those.
of it.
And of course, the military appears to have placed dynamite charges all over these strange cylinders.
Yep.
Oh, you got your key.
Got my Chao. Got Bunny.
We're about to lose the skeleton dog. Rip.
Hell yeah, we are. Fucked up Elise Tails edition.
And they are offering $1 million for his
Ah.
capture.
Just quite missed it. So close.
The gold ones are really hard to hit in the robot stages.
Whoa.
Like, you really need to know that they're going to be there and just smack them.
Yep.
Also, any Tails gotta go fast segment is invariably awful.
Yep.
Luckily, at least the game isn't gonna ask you to make too many big jumps in this, because the hover
I
deck.
didn't even get those
kinda
ones up
awkward.
there.
I think the bomb did that.
And it's the reason why one of my brothers got all the A ranks on, like, Tails. It wasn't even my younger one.
The Tails stages are really just a lot of road memorization of like what you can hit to get the most points.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you can you can awkwardly get on top of the cylinders, but I don't know what it leads to, if anything. Like, I think you can do it with that one and also the one that's like up on its side to get up on like the bridge
use that
topper.
to get up here, right?
I believe so, yes. Like, I think you might be able to get up there, but I could be wrong. Honestly, like, the other thing about the mech stages is half of like what you're intended to do feels a bit
Maybe
like
I'm
geometry
supposed to do
clipping.
that one. There we go. That's whoa. I was gonna say that's easier. I cannot get a top of anything.
If anything, one nice thing about hovering is it actually makes your hitbox smaller, or you know, like your feet box smaller, so you can fit into things a little better.
Yep. Whoop. You can get on top of this, right?
Yes.
Sure, you could like. Oh well.
I believe you can. I think you have to hit a switch to make them go up again. I could be wrong about that. Some of them just stay down until you hit the switch to bring them back up.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. So those are the.
Yeah, but the thing is, I fell on them and fell down too much.
I think you
to
might
go
need
up.
to turn the camera.
Yep.
I think you do have to actually deactivate those.
How do I do that?
And I think there's a switch right next to them that allows you to do that.
Is that like up or down? Oh.
Turn the camera when you're standing on top of them. Yeah, that should have the switch.
Oh, perfect. Boy.
I think you're being strafed by jet fire.
Well, if I'm supposed to do that, I can't,
Jump on top of
like...
that?
No, because that's an
That's where the switch is in the wooden crate.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You could see it for a half second.
Well,
there.
I was doing well until that point.
It's a really awkward puzzle, like, because it's off to the side there, and I think you are supposed to do that to continue in the level.
I think we can get across. I just fell down, so I couldn't actually jump across all the way.
Well, like the thing
I
is, if
stood
you hit
on
that
them and they went
switch-
down.
If you hit the switch, they won't go down anymore.
Yeah, but I think you can just jump across the whole gap. I don't think you need to stand on them.
Maybe. I mean, you could try it. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, now I know
though.
the
think-
switch is there. I'll just get the switch, but like.
I think you are supposed to hit the switch, but I could be wrong about that.
I'm pretty sure it just makes it easier. I'm pretty sure you don't have to hit the switch.
Yeah, if you don't shoot these boxes, you can also use them to get up. It's probably the easiest of all possible. A lovely empty Chao box. There you go. So yeah, those are deactivated now. I do feel like these stages have these nice little vignettes in them where you're sort of just walking around and blowing up everything around you in a really satisfying way.
Did I avoid something I was not supposed to avoid?
That was a ways back. Like I think the first time he didn't get hit by the those falling blocks.
I don't like this platforming.
No.
With Tails at
Honestly,
all.
all the Tails platforming is just. Ugh. But particularly the cylinders, they just feel
Oh,
really
for
awkward to try to
fuck!
stand on.
Oh, for
dude.
fuck's sake!
Ugh.
How was I
That
not
was
supposed to
awful.
die there when I got hit by a gun? Like, on a cylinder platform. How am I not supposed to get knocked off there? Like, come
Yeah, I
on.
forgot you'd get shot out there.
And I hate when you get, like, shot and then it stops your, like, shots from going off. Even if you've already released them, they don't hit the enemy. Okay, the Tails and England level are just real bad.
Pretty much. I would say they're the weakest of the three. As an overall experience, because it's almost entirely because the mechs are so large and awkward.
Yep.
And so whenever it requires you to do precise platforming, they just like...
Precise platforming with a jet shooting at you, that's just mean.
Yeah.
How am I supposed
And,
to, like, do that?
The cylinders are sort of the worst thing for it, too.
I mean, I know I was taking a while to get up there, but that's because I had to wait for them to come back down. Game, don't be mean.
Yeah, like almost all the challenge in this in these stages tends to come out from your large, bulky frame and the fact that you're expected to be able to jump on things.
Yeah, the jet is really the thing that's like getting me. It's killed me twice now, basically. Oh, ah!
You're supposed to be able to do
God,
that.
how did I not get on that like twice?
Yeah, I think you really want to jump and hover immediately because it pulls your legs up and makes it easier for you to hit the platform. And I think that sort of just becomes
How
your
do I
basic
get in
move.
that? I guess I can't yet.
You need the bullets to kill those. That's like a later stage thing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I fell right into that one, I guess.
I remember that being a dick move. Here you go. Here's where you're actually expected to jump on one of those. See, I do think the biggest thing with platforming on these things is the fact that hovering pulls in your legs and makes it easier to actually land on platforms.
Yep.
So you should pretty much just be doing that whenever you jump. That was a sick dodge right there.
It wasn't really
You
a
just
dodge
jumped
so
right in the
much
middle
as
of
I
both of
just
them.
fucking jumped right next to him, really. That isn't working
It
very
won't.
well.
Yeah,
You could
because
get
you were
me
pressed
through
up
there,
against the
but
wall.
I couldn't get
the
him. That was
laser-
weird.
Because you were pressed up against the wall, the laser couldn't home in on it. It has really weird behavior in that specific circumstance. Thank you, camera, for
Yep,
showing
thanks
me
for
the
going
sky.
upwards. It's great, yeah.
Very, very useful of you to do that.
Magical.
There might be something in this area.
Whoa, I'm sure there's another Chao box. Hello. Stop
Try
going
to
up,
drop
please.
one more thing of street on you.
Right? And then, like, the camera just goes up the way. Well, I didn't find that other Chao box, but...
Eh. God knows. Like, finding two of them is generally pretty good. They hide them fairly well for stages you're supposed to move around a lot in.
It wasn't an E.
Not
Apparently.
any. Not any.
Somehow. Let's go feed my boy.
Before doing the gripping next mission.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think I remember what it is, unless it's Aquatic Mine. I don't remember exactly how they space
Warthog!
out the
You were still sleeping. How lazy.
Knuckles missions. That's me, the lazy boy. Good old Osmo. Staring straight into the camera.
Hell yeah. Oh, he's weird. Oh no! Oh.
Yeah, so our chows have learned to run, but they haven't quite figured that out 100%, which means that sometimes they will just fucking spill.
And they do that in races too.
Yup. And to be honest, it's absolutely hilarious, but you also hate it.
Funny. Super
Because
funny.
you will lose close races because your chow just fucking dunks it.
It's like fruit the only way to get stamina.
Yes. None of the... I don't remember if any animals give it, but none of the cores give it. There are only 4 types of core. And no, we have not actually shown off karate yet.
No, I was hoping to get some more stats. I do have good run. Ideally, I would like more power.
Mm-hmm.
Power is
Some
a really
force
good
behind
stat.
the punches. I think you're like literally 1 away from leveling up with it.
Yeah. So I'll probably do one more level thing.
And then hopefully end up with the power.
Yep.
I always forget what color's what. I think red is power for the cores. Purple's flying. Yellow is run. So yeah, red would be power.
think I always like had to,
Street
like,
sweeping coming by.
totally. I had to put them in like the advanced Chao garden to like really get
Mhm.
stamina up because like fruit
Mhm.
eating takes so long in the.
Well, it's because you're supposed. It's because you kind of have to plant better trees that give more stamina.
Mhm.
Because like the stamina gain on these trees is just awful.
Sure. I was hoping I'd see the stats.
You have to pick them up to see stats, unfortunately.
It'll be okay.
Good run.
Whee! I love that the bubble follows them in like a lazy way, like their head bit.
Yep.
So it sort of just springs around.
I was wondering if I could put
Sometimes
an
several
emulator
feet away.
Chao on my real advanced game.
That's a good question. I mean, if as long as you could connect them, probably.
Hmm. Because that might be the
I'm
way
sure
to do
there's
it.
ways to do that.
Mountainous region.
Ah. Oh, okay. So it is, in fact, Aquatic Mine. First it's a
Oh,
coal pit,
God.
now it's a water slide.
Oh, this level.
Don't.
I didn't expect the inside of the mine.
It's nowhere
I
near as
love-
bad as
This is one of my favorite themes in the game.
It's such a great theme, but I really don't like this level.
That's fair enough. I mean, it's a water temple level. You gotta raise and lower water levels to get everything.
Alright, is he up or down? Down looks like.
It's like it's down. So there are terminals that you can like hit to lower the water level.
Actually, can't remember how I swim.
B goes
Oh, hello,
down, I
hello.
think, if you hold it.
I have to hold it.
Yeah.
There we go. But that wasn't even the one I was looking at!
Nope.
Alright, is it even lower? How do I lower this?
Osmo Chao might be able to tell you, but I believe if you see that one that's over there. Oh no, that's
the level, yeah.
If you go up top, there will be a dangly switch you can hit. Osmo Chao will probably be able to explain it to you very helpfully.
Well,
Hey,
hello.
Deathspeak. Sorry on sick.
Hey, buddy. I mean, sure.
Useful.
Oh, hello.
Ah, there we go. That,
Alright,
So, like, some of
yep,
those...
if you whistle, you get seals! Oh.
seals that lived in poles. So that 3 there will lower the water to its lowest level.
I just, like, glide into these. Ah, that did it.
Yes, you can just glide into them. Knuckles has attack frames on, like, almost everything he does.
Okay, so that'll lower it to 3.
Yes, that has lowered it to 3. And this central pit goes down with it.
There we go. Is there any lower? No. Oh, ah! Hello!
It's just hiding in a corner.
I was hiding in a corner.
Hiding with the skeleton crew. Yeah, the GDQ had like a really good run of this level,
Oh,
like
yeah.
really lucky placement and just really fast. And they got to clip through a wall for part of it. Ooh, you gonna go hintless?
Yeah.
All three emeralds are hidden in the main room.
I guess so. Well, that
Is
made
it
me
up
off
from
in a
here?
side room. Not maybe in like
Yeah,
the
it might be
side
through
room.
that corridor right over there.
Yeah. Whoop.
As the camera fights you the entire way.
Yep. Whistle.
You don't have the Chao key, by the way.
Nope.
It's closer.
Oh, it's definitely like.
It's definitely in here, yeah. Oh, it's I think it's literally right over there.
Hang on.
In one of those boxes, yeah. So you could either finish
Well, what
the
I'll
level
probably do
or-
is just I'll go to the stage select after this.
That's fair.
That went pretty well.
Yeah.
B!
B rank.
Oh,
Nice.
so close!
Yeah. I wonder what the score requirement is for an A on this one. That was hintless though.
It was good. I normally try to do them hintless. It's just the pumpkin one is so huge.
The
It's
certain
really
levels,
difficult.
yeah, like Pumpkin and Meteor Herd are way too large, like, unless you get lucky.
Tails, any news
Oh
yet?
god, is this the racing bit?
Yup,
some reason,
Oh my god, I'm doing
I
this
have the
first.
6 remaining Chaos Emeralds.
seems reasonable. It's not like you get any, like, animals or cores
Yeah,
or
you
anything
keep
out
the
of it,
animals
so.
from the previous level until you go to the Chow Garden. So.
Outer space?
Outer space! Yeah, I was probably like just off an A.
Mm-hmm.
Knuckles.
Hey, Knuckles.
Hey guys, long time no see.
Knuckles was in a mine, and then he ended up in the sewer system, as you do.
Hey, buddy.
This was tougher
Hey,
than I thought
pals.
it would be. Where are we anyway?
So, of course, how do we get Sonic to get, you know, pardoned for his crimes? Let's just go kidnap the president.
Hell yeah.
Transcripts between Eggman and the president in the government computer.
I'm following the president's limo right now, because
Hell
that's
yeah.
what you do.
If we get into the
So you know how there's 5 stages on every level?
Mm-hmm.
The car stages have their own set of objectives.
Yes, they do, and they suck.
They
I'm real
are
bad
a
at them.
Special hell. So like,
Again, I think it was my older brother definitely had to do these. And I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure they were some of the last things.
so the
we have
first
to
mission
do-
is just, you know, do the story mission. The second one is 100 coins as usual.
Do I
The
have to,
third
like-
one is
yeah,
don't
okay.
hit any other cars.
I was like, how this like controls, like at the whole.
Yeah.
A.
The fourth one is don't hit any walls. It is hell.
Oh, it is super hell.
And then the fifth one is a ridiculously tight time attack. They are some of the hardest stages in the game. So anyway, the way that the car controls is that
It's bad?
badly, but if you let go of A, your car starts to slip, which makes turning easier, but also like makes you lose control of the car. It's very easy to tell whether your car is in like steers like a shopping cart mode or slips like it's on ice mode.
Yep.
And those are really the only modes. When you get enough rings, you also get the boost. I believe it's 20.
Could be.
It's 20 or 30. You'll get a boost available to you. So when you pick up 2 rings here, you'll know.
Boof.
Yeah, I mean both this one and Rouge's driving stage are some of the worst stages in the game. Okay, yeah, it is 30. Looks like.
I think it's 25 actually.
Oh. Now we'll never know.
Nope.
Yeah, 25 sounds right though.
Well,
Yo, Fitty, go over that big ass ramp.
yeah, there we go.
I also just love that these stages, yeah, so that's the ice glide mode, which is actually useful for like cutting turns, but also you sort of need to be in, you know, regular control mode for most of it.
Tails, did you find the president?
Nope.
Oh, also, the timer doesn't go over 99 seconds in the display, even though it actually is over, so it just
Yeah, 'cause
hovers
it's
at
not going
99
down.
seconds until you get down below it. A really weird decision. Because you will spend most of the stage over 99 seconds.
There we go. It's quite a good one for getting lots of rings, though, for like.
Yeah,
stuff.
because there's basically no way to lose rings in this stage.
Yep.
So it can. I mean, part of it is that you are sort of stuck. This is basically an auto scroller. So you are kind of stuck in it till the end. But yeah, you will at least finish it with like a few hundred rings most of the time. Whee!
Yeah, as soon
But
as
yeah,
you
you
let go of
can-
A, you are in slidey mode. Like I'm holding A while I'm in slidey mode.
Yep. You have to like go straight for a little bit to regain it and wait for the car to like snap into place.
Yep.
To actually finish up. Oh, and then the end of the stage is a weirdly long straight highway until wow, I found the president.
Yeah, so if you come in at least with like 20 seconds to go.
Was I correct on that line?
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Wow, I found the
Wow, I found the president.
president. See? Alright, I'll take it.
Yeah. You also have 696 rings.
Nice. Nice. Alright, now I'll go into the quickly level, go into the level select. Oh,
And you also
boy!
unlock kart racing.
We've unlocked kart racing, guys!
Should you want to do that special hell. You do see unique modeled cars for everyone in the game. Oh, yes, another amazing cutscene.
The country
Yes.
is in
Shut up.
turmoil. Our financial communities are impacted, and our satellite communications are down.
An emergency meeting has been called. Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
Spare me the details. Exactly just what is it that you want? Dr. Eggman.
Well, let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr. President? I won't
Windows
bore
ass
you with all the
computer.
details since I know you are a very busy man. Mr. President, my demands are quite simple.
There's so many
Surrender
arms.
to the Eggman Empire and make no attempts to resist. Otherwise...
I'm not really sure what that effect was supposed to be.
Otherwise...
You don't know.
Otherwise, your country will cease to exist. You have 24 hours to give me your answer.
No way!
We're gonna kidnap him first.
Sonic,
Eggman Empire. Yeah, right.
What the heck's going on here? Oh,
Don't worry,
no.
Mr. President.
What did you
Everything's
do?
under control. Just leave it to us.
Had to hijack the president to track Eggman.
Yep.
I got it! He's transmitting from the space
We had to jack the president's phone call to track Eggman.
To his space colony.
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming
This game is so
signal from
dumb.
the
It's so good. It's fucking amazing. And you know it.
So of course, the only way that we're gonna get to space is by stealing a rocket from Eggman.
I saw.
And the next
Eggman
3
go
levels
inside
are us
the pyramid.
breaking into
And
his
more
pyramid.
importantly, I saw that Batgirl go inside with him as well. But you saw them too, right?
Yeah.
We should be able to get into outer space.
This game is
from
so
there.
dumb.
We'll get into outer space from a pyramid.
But I'll find and destroy them.
Yeah.
That's how you get to outer space, right?
Which leads to yet another incredible cutscene.
Alright. I'm gonna quit and just readjust the volume back down.
Yeah. The story for this game is just the right amount of bullshit.
So bad. It's so good. Right. Skunk. Exit.
Or have a skunk, just cuz.
I know, who doesn't... The thing is, right, I hear people saying about Sonic Forces that the story's like dumb and cheesy, and I'm like, have you played Sonic Adventure 2? Do you guys just have nostalgia goggles on or something? There we go, kart racing.
Everyone does have their own unique cart, by the way.
Yes, it's great. Chows.
Character select.
Yeah, it's such a weird logical jump they had to make to, like, he shot a laser at the moon from space. I wonder where Eggman is.
Right? And they just know the name is Space Colony Arc. I mean, why? But I didn't really think of that.
I feel like that'd just be one of those things people make fun of on Twitter as like a failed government project every so often. Or like, you know, remember when a bunch of libertarians tried to
Oh
build
man,
a
like,
space
none
colony?
of these are gonna give him any power. Whoops.
Maybe the penguin will. Maybe it's a powerful penguin.
Oh, guess we'll find out. Oh, skunk, hello.
Maybe it's a powerful skunk.
Your Chow's drowning, you can hear him.
Hey!
Yes!
Wow, skunk gave everything.
There he goes. Yeah, they
Hasn't quite figured out the
can't
swim yet.
so they do that, and it's super adorable.
Waddle through the water. And
gonna-
cry the entire time.
I'm gonna give him like I hope he gets the eyebrows. Yes!
Yes!
Woo!
Alright, well now you have to bring him to karate,
Still
because he
has
got a
those
level in
wings.
power, and he has karate eyebrows.
I will totally, but oh god, seal buddy.
Yeah, no, the seal has become unreachable.
Oh, it must be the vulture wings I've got him. Alright, Mr. Seal, come on. Come here.
Oh, he left of his own accord. They almost never do that. Them's fighting brows.
Oh, he's just seal arms!
Wow, powerful.
Oh, you're so cute!
I think it's time for Uncle Knuckles to take him to the fight
So,
ring.
like, yeah, karate stats are based off of these, your power, run, fly, swim. I'm trying to remember exactly. I know power is just, like, strength. Run is speed.
I believe swim is defense.
Yeah, swim's defense.
I think
Stamina
fly
is
might be
the
dodge?
stamina gauge, but I can't remember what fly is.
Might be dodge, I might be wrong about that. Run might also be dodge. I think it mentions Interleague is like your own.
Oh yeah, that's your
Chows,
friends. Yeah, you can actually like make your Chao and compete against other Chows.
Yeah.
So there's your one.
Okay, there we go. Defense, stealth, whatever the fuck that means. Speed, power, and health.
So yeah, ideally, like, strength and speed are probably the best stats for Chao Karate.
Yeah, I mean, when your defense is super high, you can take a lot of hits. Defense sort of becomes sort of a stat check kind of stat, because as you get into the higher ones, Chows will basically just start obliterating you.
Yep. Oh yeah, you want a good amount of defense, but definitely if you hit hard and fast, that's the way to go.
Oh, absolutely.
Power.
Power is just good. I think stealth is
way
your
better
is
than
dodge.
fly. Yours is slightly better grades than mine, I think.
I believe it has like similar grades in most things, but just better in other ones, which is I think why you were saying you might get another one at some point.
Yeah, mine's mostly C's. I think it's like a D in stamina. C's and a D in stamina, and yours has like a B somewhere, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, stealth is probably dodge. Stealth probably does make them enemies.
So yeah, I think you have a pretty good chance at doing the beginner level with this level of stats.
Where's the A button to cheer it on? I can't remember how this works, even though I did all of it.
I believe it's if you run out of that zeal there, you have to mash A to like fill it back up or it won't attack.
So he just like goes on his own, or?
Basically, yeah. And this is Chao Karate with Omo Chao in the background. Alright, Choc is faster.
Yeah! Kick him!
Damn!
Kick him!
So the great thing about karate is that their moves get even more powerful as time goes on. That was your punch.
Yep.
All the babies is still crawling.
See, I dodged there.
Yeah. And there we go, because that the zeal meter is empty.
Yep.
Once that empties on your side, you'll have to mash A to like until or it won't attack again.
And it makes a really annoying sound.
Yep. That said, as you can see, you're getting a lot more from that than your opponent is.
Yeah,
so.
until you get to higher levels, and then their zeal recovers super quickly.
Yep.
Boom!
And then it just instantly cuts.
Oh, he cries! Oh. So there's 5 rounds, so of course they get harder as you go.
Yep.
And the last one may be where I fail, because I'm pretty sure the last one stands.
I believe that. I believe so. Although you might still be able to power through it. We'll see.
We'll see.
In a lot of cases, it's just, well, level your Chao up more and you'll be able to push through.
Yep.
Nice! Love that outspeed.
So when Chao evolve, which is after 3 to 5 hours in the Chao Garden, a stat gets upgraded.
Mm-hmm.
What stat gets upgraded?
Your Chao, you gotta hit A.
Nope. Oh, right, I didn't realize he was down.
Yeah. He didn't get all the way down. Sometimes they just choose not to.
Yeah, he just went.
If they just sit down, then you'll...
So in the middle of explaining, so right. So the stat that gets an upgrade is based on what you've given them. So if you've given them a lot of power things, they'll get a power.
Yeah.
And it's sort of the latest thing as well. So like right before they evolve, if you give them like a whole bunch of swim, then they'll go into swim.
And yeah, Shaolin is an extremely strong name.
It is a fucking great name.
Shaolin Chowdown.
I did actually see it that time.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to tell once you know that it happens, and the nice thing is that basically all of the Chows in this end up like that, a lot, and usually you'll be better. By the way, you'll notice that there's a time, and the game has the usual timeout system, so getting a good hit in and then sort of just stalling until the end is also a valid tactic. As are ring outs.
Yep.
Shaolin's got some strength.
He does. I got him now.
Yep. Shaolin shadowboxing.
Yeah, I think kicks are stronger than punches.
I think so. They're definitely faster once you get to the next level of them.
So, all these names are great. Can I
Chao
rename my Chao once I've named them? I can't actually.
I think you can, yes.
I mean, Choc is a fantastic name, and I love it. Ooh. Got him now.
Still outsped. Ooh.
Yep. karate actually does get fairly difficult fairly fast.
Yeah, well, there's only 4 levels of it, so like by the highest level, you're getting some ridiculous shit.
What do I get for beating karate? Because like the races, you get you get things for doing each level of it.
Yeah, you might want to do actually the ones that give us the shovel and the watering can pretty quickly, because they are beginner races.
Yeah. Your Chao might be
Chao
better for
karate
some
is way
levels.
harder because there are just so many more Chao races.
Oh, got him!
Wow, nice. Outsped. Doesn't
Yeah,
bode
the
well
thing
for the
about
next
karate
match,
is that
you
it
know.
is pure stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta be stronger than your opponent.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He's dinner!
A pothead.
I love the music.
Yeah, I remember
they're
the
faster
music
than me
being
now.
very good. I mean, a lot of the stuff about the karate is very much like you consider it a thing of progress when you manage to beat one more Chao than you could previously.
Yep.
You sort of almost always expect the next Chao in the list to fuck you up. Oh, the good news is they just ran out at a really bad time.
Yep.
Just wiggling their head around.
Come on, buddy.
The Chao names are all basically fantastic. The stare down.
Hey!
The outspeed! Nice.
Beat dinner!
Dinner has been defeated.
Lunch and tea. See, there we go. This guy will kick my ass, because I remember this guy
I remember Happy being very
He's
much a
real
fucking
hard.
boss. And I forgot the dance!
He's so cool! I don't know if you get anything for just doing, like...
I feel like you get something, but I don't know what it is. Or if it's any use, if it's like good at all.
Yeah, this guy, the last one of each round is killer.
He's generally ridiculously strong, even compared to the fourth guy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said
he can
earlier that
stand.
this guy
You have
can
no
stand.
choice.
The last guy can stand, so...
The cheese stands alone. God, I do love that like half of Chao karate matches are both Chaos just sort of sitting there relaxing.
Yep.
And then getting back into fighting spirit. Choc is pretty quick.
I don't know if they scaled to you exactly.
I don't think they do.
I mean, I've beaten all of this karate before without using any sort of guides or even like a really good Chao, so...
Yeah, I think you can power through pretty much all events. Also, Jesus Christ, Happy. Breakdancing on victory, too powerful.
Nope, nothing for me. Alright, that was Chao karate. Which is adorable. Hey-o. Hey, buddy.
There goes
No,
that
no, buddy!
Bleh.
Don't drown!
No drowning, not
No
allowed.
drown. Bad, bad. No drown.
Now there. Now there.
No drown for you.
Now there. Now there.
I'm gonna feed him another fruit, and then we'll see if we can do the races to get the shovel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, karate uses the same stats as the races, just in a slightly different way.
For 4 different things, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, the shovel is the crab pool. I think I beat the first level
You definitely
of
did
crab
a swim
pool.
one, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I actually leveled up my Chao on one of the... I think it was Advanced 2.
Mm-hmm.
So you used to do the card games to get rings to
Yeah,
buy,
and you
like,
could
the
give-
best fruit.
Yeah, the fruits in that game had like all stats boosted as well, which made it fairly economical.
I hope whoever in chat earlier said to give this guy the best brows is now happy.
It has occurred. Our Chao now has karate brows. Yeah, I think running is the overall best stat for everything. Just yawning.
It's adorable. Alright, we'll see what we can do, and then I'll probably do... go through a couple more levels, like their second ones.
Yeah. Well, like, basically what you have up now is the pyramid that then leads into space.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone gets a pyramid level.
Yep. I mean, my run's pretty good. Not as good as your swim, though. So for the swim one, I'll choose your one.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, because this is just pure swim.
Yep. And actually, Stump Valley, the other one that I did the first race on, is the one that gets you the watering can.
Is that a fly?
So there we go. Not 100% sure. Might be. I think that's right.
It's like you fly and then you climb.
Yeah.
It's just strength, I think. Power.
And then you run a bit.
Yep. So power determines how fast you climb, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, every stat has a different thing it does.
Running is the most important stat, yeah. Apart from in this race, where it is literally all swimming. This race is just a swim from... Oh, one of them can swim.
Uh-oh. Yeah, and just make sure that they don't run entirely out of,
Stamina, yeah.
Stamina, because then you start going way slower.
Oh, a bunch of them can swim.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
don't
be a
think
real
we'll
nail
be beating
biter.
level 3 if we beat this one.
Yeah. God, I love this. So dumb. I guess that means that Osmo must be right on the edge of, like, being able to swim, since they're, like, barely faster than him.
Yeah. So you're gonna have one more stamina boost in me? Or is that too risky to do one more?
I think you got one more in you, because the shore is, like, right over there.
Come on, buddy, you can do it!
God bless crab friends. And I think you hit it right at the end. Go for it. Yeah! Literally just barely. You also see that these chows are starting to turn into the swim chows, which you can tell from the shape of their heads.
I said when you evolve in a certain stat, and you get, like, characteristics of that one, so you look a little bit weird.
These ones are starting to look very slightly swimmy.
If you don't have any characteristics, I think it puts up the stamina one. So if you've been like an all-round, it'll put up stamina. Okay, so mine has better powers and probably... and roughly the same fly, so for the fly one...
Yeah, I think you should be fine for Stump Valley here.
Yeah, completed flying.
The Osmo has a 33-second time.
Yeah, somehow his flailing was actually slightly slower.
Yeah, they were catching up, but we were able to push him on with stamina. You can use stamina to really cheat a lot of races.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a massively important stat. Like,
yeah.
If you just got better run than them, then you'll do better. But it certainly helps. Ah, yeah, you can actually check their IVs. Each of their stats, they have a grade in it.
Yeah, push out to the front.
Hell yeah. And you can see that grade if you take them to the doctor in the school.
Get behind me, doctor. Your chow can also sort of box out
stamina,
chows.
which is D, and I can't quite remember what yours are, but I know it's slightly better than mine.
Oh man, that one's quick. Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think round 3s are quite yet, but we're fairly close.
We're getting there, yeah. You might be able to do it by the end of the stream, with at least for this one.
Cat moving so you can type again. Osmo is definitely better at swimming. I can go check since I can. Picking up your chow won't like make him that good.
Yeah, I mean I pet the shit out of that chow, so we should be fine. Yeah, he has a B in something, but I don't remember what.
I do remember he is, just his grades are flat out better than mine. Like,
yeah.
A little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, neither of them is like a super world beater chow, but...
Good and evil works on a scale. You know, 100% good, 100% evil, so they have to be over 60%, I think, to
How could this be?
So there we go, medical chart. Yeah, there we go. Yours is C, B,
fly and
C,
run,
D.
B.
Yours is actually really good at fly and run. You just haven't had as many stats.
Yeah.
So mine is C, 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 D.
Right. Could always buy an egg and roll a new one.
Yeah, I like Choc.
Hmm.
What I'll probably do is buy a new one and then breed them.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing a lot of messing around in the Chao Garden.
Hell yeah.
I feel like the Chao Garden is a really, really good
I'd
side
want to
mechanic.
wait to buy like an exotic egg as well.
That's fair, yeah.
I also want to wait until we can get the I mean, I don't know if more expensive eggs come out with like better stats. I'd have to like look that up, but
Yeah.
once we get there are 2 extra gardens we can get. You can get a hero garden and an evil garden.
Dark Garden.
And the good thing is, if I'm like raising my Chao in the hero garden and Vicas is in the dark garden, it won't age his one.
Mm-hmm.
At the minute, they're both aging. They're
Which
both
is
the same
fine.
garden.
We kind of actually are okay with them both getting to adult.
It's fine at the minute
adulthood.
as long as we got like got one good and one evil. It's fine
Yeah.
because they'll just evolve correctly. But it means you don't have to worry about any of that if we have separate gardens.
Yeah, I don't remember.
The other thing
all
over
the
there
things
is a
you could do
Sonic
with Chao.
Advance connectivity thing in which you can put your Chao into the advanced games. I
You
did
put
that.
your Chao in school again.
Just
Checking over.
yep. C. Oh, he's CDCCT actually.
Right.
Oh, he's actually
I
really
didn't
not that
realize
good.
Actually, that much.
Real bad actually. Oh dear.
Rank 7Q.
7Q. Yeah, I'll have to look up like eggs.
Yeah,
I
you
just
can
realized
get like
you were so terrible.
semi-transparent Chao.
Thing. Actually, you do that. You look up like see if eggs make a difference to grades. Yeah, you can get what's it called? A Chaos Chao.
Yes, Chaos Chaos are
They
thing.
live forever. Like they don't die. And you have to like do specific things to get them. They're kind of cool though.
Now there. Now
This guy's actually worse than I remembered it being.
Now
Mhm.
there. Now there.
Now there.
Now there.
Will you look up the egg thing and I'll do some levels?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Thing is, if you do the beginner races and then get the things that help you raise Chao, then it's easier anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, what am I gonna do again?
There are a lot of like little things basically.
Let's do my favorite. What I'm really bad at.
Mm.
Not right. I always get the order wrong.
I don't really see anything so far.
I think it just affects your color, it might not affect. Of course, everyone you hatch is also very generic.
Yeah.
Whistle. Funny. There we go.
In general, the Sonic levels are pretty easy to do the 100 coins in as long as you don't take hits, basically.
Yep.
Which, you know, no guarantee.
Oh god, no. Stick you that one!
Oh no.
Ah, he did not want to home in on that bubble. Oh well.
No.
Oh, that didn't hurt.
Yeah, and the other thing about 100 coin stages is that they don't have checkpoints, because you could kind of screw yourself out of it.
Yep.
If they did.
Oh, not doing as well as last time. Oh well. Whee! Cool. Wow, I missed it that time. Whee! No, I was doing really well last time. I'm just gonna avoid that death again.
Probably.
Sonic doesn't like stairs, though.
He goes much too fast for stairs.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yo. Ooh, nice. I almost never hit that second jump for some reason. The timing
It's
of it
really
is always
difficult.
super weird to me.
Wow, I did not want to like hit that enemy.
Or we just finished the level.
I was like, fuck it.
Nope.
Chao in space. B? B pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Train your super birds.
Stage select.
Yeah, so I guess like the eggs are just like the colors.
Mm-hmm.
What you get is what you get.
Yep.
Should I try and hatch an egg? I can afford like a white or a red one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just see what the third. Actually, let's see what the third level is. Let's fail it miserably. Yeah.
Okay, apparently all stats are randomly assigned as far as I can tell.
Oh yes, I probably can't find the lost Chao.
Yes, you need Sonic's melody to be able to find the lost Chao in this stage. I know where it is, actually.
Stage select.
If we got a
Oh, you
single
haven't used
A-rank
Sonic's
so
special
far.
attack, by the way.
What's that?
You haven't used Sonic's the attack we got in the jungle.
Oh no, I haven't yet actually. Can't even remember how I do it.
Hold B, I believe. It's not very useful.
Character select.
Yeah, so apparently it's randomly assigned, but if you do it from 2 adults, then they'll get they will have randomly assigned whatever grade the one of the adults has, basically.
Yeah. I know, it's basically potluck, the breeding.
Basically.
You know, you can come up with something better or worse. Cardboard box! I'm amazed they haven't made like a Chao Garden one.
Right? You'd think.
I kinda did one
I
of
would
red
play
one.
that on my phone. Yeah, basically you'd have to like work your way up with it.
I honestly can't remember what grades my Chao that I did everything with had. Thing is, the other thing you can do is like you evolve them once to get a better grade in something, and then they die and reincarnate, and you just keep going with them. Takes forever.
Yeah, well that's the biggest thing. You only ever get a stat like growth up
I'll buy a
when they
red
turn
one.
from a
Let's
child
do
to an
it.
adult.
Let's hatch a red egg.
Yeah, we might as well at least see what we get, you know? Red's a pretty nice color.
Yep. Sonic's like, no, it's gotta be blue. Like, people have done a lot of testing as well to, like, try and figure out what the best way to hatch an egg is. Hey, buddy. And I think it's all basically anecdotal, so we're like, better off just flinging them, or...
Yeah, apparently you can't affect it.
Yep.
Like your Chao's face. And it's about 10 seconds it should hatch,
Hey,
maybe?
buddy. I was just gonna rescue my buddy.
Save my Chao. Oh, there we go.
There we go, hey, buddy.
Don't worry, buddy.
Don't worry, buddy.
Yes! Best face, best face.
Best face for a red Chao.
Check out that Chao's grid. That Chao's stats. They're bits.
It's gonna be like worse than mine. Let's see. Let's roll. It's gonna have like an E. Basically, their grade determines how many stats they get per level up. It's like a range for each grade. So the higher the grade, the more stats they get each level.
So apparently your grades can actually depend on your grandparents as well.
Oh goodness!
Wow, this is a much more polarized Chao.
That is a wacky ass Chao. His run
it's a shame
is
that
terrible.
run is E.
Ooh.
Like this would be an amazing Chao if that run was even like C.
Yeah, if it was like a C, it'd be great. Ooh. Superhero Faye, thanks for the follow.
Thank you.
I mean, this one's probably pretty good for Chao Karate. Even with a bad run, he's gonna, like, have lots of health.
Not great defense, though. It's hard to say.
He is a very
I have no
knuckles
idea
Chao.
what, like, health and defense, how they balance each other out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very Knuckles Chao.
Wow, I'm not sure about this.
It's weird. Like, you'd love to see an A, but in stamina, it's sort of like...
I mean, I know what we have to call him now.
Nuck. It's Knuckles.
Here's Knuckles.
Yeah, that'd be the biggest thing that I'd worry about, that he'd, like, never get an attack in and later karate
Wait, I can,
ranks.
like put in my own name, right? Oh.
Yes, if you pick no. Oh, well, Rover! I think
Rover
if you go
it is!
top
I guess we'll
again,
find
it's
out.
insane. Yeah. Yeah. So if you say no to the lucky name, then they'll be like, do you want to name yourself? Chao!
There we go. Oh goodness! Oh goodness!
Yeah, all the letters of all the alphabets.
Wow, that is some options. Jeez. I don't actually know how many letters you get.
6 or 7?
Yeah, it looks like 7. He's Nux! Yeah, he's Nux.
I hope Nux will be very healthy. Get that full UTF-8 here.
I'm just gonna buy, like, a ton of eggs. Oh,
Ooh.
I had the 0-0. I can't afford it!
Typical rare egg.
Yeah, typical rare egg.
That is
You
a
know,
lovely color, though.
Your everyday. It's a lovely color.
Nuck. It's Knuckles.
And I guess at some point, I don't know about this one. His run, and run is just, like, the most important race stat.
Yeah, run is so important. At E, it would be so bad.
Was like his D, was that the problem as well, or?
I think Choc's might be D. Might be C. I don't quite recall already.
Maybe it was Fly. There's definitely something that was.
Yeah, there's
Bye-bye.
intelligence and luck stats, by the way. And they affect things in races.
Yep.
Don't worry, buddy.
Essentially, you will eventually be expected to figure out puzzles in races.
Yep.
And you will have no control over it. You will not put an egg on his head.
Nope.
You need to give him a skeleton dog for that.
Maybe he can be our little neutral child.
Maybe.
He's got bunny ears now. Aww.
I will also make the pet.
meet the cat.
Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy.
I have to actually write down what these guys' stats are so I don't forget all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's his fly, because his fly is about the same as his first stat, but at one higher level.
Oh, right. The animals also give your Chao various behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
Like a cheetah will make your Chao lick their face, a rabbit will make them hop around.
Yeah, CD, CCD. He's very average, slightly below average.
Yeah.
I think the idea might be to, like, make him a runny Chao and then breed him with that Chao and hope.
Mm-hmm. And pray.
I hope it cancels out.
Yeah, potentially.
Does, like, breeding get rid of the adults? I can't remember what, like...
No, I don't believe so.
Does it give you, like, just gives you, like, a new Chao?
Don't worry.
I believe so.
Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy.
That might be the thing to do.
Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy.
I just give him all the run ones. Give him a runny boy. Alright, let's do a couple more levels.
Hell yeah, levels.
Do you want to do story or something? I think I'll do story.
Might as well.
Get more levels open to us. Maybe get the...
You can always replay levels later and with more upgrades.
Story
Plus, we get a really good story recap.
Yep.
My name is Miles Crowder, but everyone calls me Tails. We rode in the president's limo, and guess what? We found where Eggman is hiding.
Nice.
Eggman and his buddies are in the space colony, ARC. Next step is to find Eggman's secret pyramid base, somewhere in the desert.
Choc is my Martino, indeed.
First, we find the entrance.
What color is the run one? So I can just feed all the other ones to your one.
Let me check
Or
that
to the
out
red. Actually, I'll feed
again.
them all to the red one. Why not?
Run is green.
Green, yeah. So just give them whatever animals I feel like. Oh god, there's a lot of like quicksand around here that I remember being awful.
Yep. Yeah, the first level sort of introduced your introduced you to whatchamacallit, hovering. This one kinda hopes you understand it.
I got completely turned around there, which was really weird.
Yeah, and that's sort of the other thing about like Tails and
Tail
Eggman,
Chow.
the way their mech controls is weird.
Flaps and platforms, that's fun. Penguin! And also like certain runny animals. Probably let me know what ones those are.
Right. Let's see if there's a thing that says what animals do to stats. See it so far.
Whoa, whoa!
There I go.
I just didn't hover for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
The game just went, no, you're not gonna hover. What? No. No, I didn't even have the hover sound there.
It's weird about that too. So, Physicist 13, thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
As we muddle our way through this level.
Yep, as I'm gonna die. Probably game over on this level.
And to be fair, I died a bunch as Eggman in his version of this level. Do they just shoot like straight backwards?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think the thing is like the aim is the same as the move button, unless you can like.
That's the biggest thing, yeah. Like you
wanna
to aim at something, you basically always
have to like point at it.
yeah, and move towards it.
Alright. I'm sure there there's a side room with something in it.
Probably. I believe behind you, yeah, the extremely forced camera there is our first Chao box of the level.
You're really not supposed to like change the camera angle, so it like fights you whenever you try. I nearly fell right off the edge there. Oh god, I didn't realize there was a gap.
Oh dear.
I died!
Which is another problem of the camera.
Yep. Just
Like,
always assume there's a gap.
Yeah,
Just always assume there's a gap.
mind the gap.
See, it doesn't look like there's a gap. And yet there's totally a gap.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
God, it is so awkward to like make sure that you're aiming just the right way. I do like this whole set of levels, incidentally. Is there anything on that thing behind you, like if you try to jump the other way? I know it's going to be incredibly difficult to make the camera do anything you want. Okay, no.
Couldn't see it and then
Yeah, it didn't look like it. It's always worth checking if they're like hiding things like that the camera basically fights you on.
There we go.
Oh, right, the bomb monkeys.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Yep. 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 Yep.
That blew
There's
up.
a block you could shoot. Yeah. I don't know what's behind it, but... Ah, nothing. Ow.
Yes, good, yeah.
I think it just lets you jump straight down, so I don't really know which way you're intended to go here. Ah, I think this lets you skip the lower portion of it, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so.
Weird. Looks like down there's some boxes you can't quite break yet.
Oh, yeah, I was like, I don't know if I can get quite up there.
Can I do this? God, those robots with the Eggman heads. Or like those like weird Egyptian Eggman statues. So weird.
Oh, hello.
Ah.
Yeah, look at them running towards me.
They love you.
They do.
They want to be friends and give you hugs. Ah, that's the Mystic Door right there.
Ah, there we go. I was like, how do I
You
get
appear to
back?
be on the other side of it. For some reason.
Ah, it's just an empty stage over there, like...
It's really tough to tell like where you're supposed to go, and, you know, or like where you're supposed to be able to go in this level.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of weird geometry, some of which is actually intentionally meant to be clipped on.
Okay.
Jamming. I mean, okay.
I'm sure there's like something else around this room. It's not really letting me change the camera, which is...
So bad about that. It's like you're supposed to be able to explore so many of these levels, but it just doesn't work when you can't move the camera.
Well, I like fell through there.
Another really important thing, if you're hovering and you touch a wall, you will drop like a stone.
Yeah, apparently.
I remember that really well.
I think I didn't land on the quicksand.
Yeah. That's one of those things that you sort of just realize about the engine as you play it, as you play this game a bunch. It's like really weirdly consistent. I don't think there's anything over there, surprisingly.
I'm just trying to see if I can find that last Chao container.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm taking everything real slow, and everyone's probably real bored.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is a fun level to do that on because there's so many places that are like out of bounds that you can see that look like they might not be out of bounds.
Right?
It's also like I can't tell if things are a branching path or what, or you know, just two separate entrances to the exact same place in a lot of places. Oh god, and the camera super doesn't help this level. Like it is just whipping around like crazy.
Yep. I think maybe the animal colors tell you what type they are.
Probably. I think actually that animals just have different classifications. I don't know exactly if that like affects the stats that they give though.
Except this whole bit, and it's like, does it lead anywhere other than an aminal?
Because there's green, purple, yellow, and red like you'd expect. But there's also blue, black, and gold, and they all give like other. So yeah, I do think the color. I do think the colors.
Thank you for making me do that. I love that. That's.
Oh right, that monkey is too low for you right now.
Yep.
Because of course.
Yep.
Yeah, the colors that do agree with Chao drives are the ones that you know, like they do give the stats you would expect. I'm not totally sure about the others. I know someone said that like the Phoenix, Dragon, and Unicorn give luck, which is good. Another mystic thing.
Come on. Oh, life's good.
Enjoy being alive.
It's good.
I do wonder if
maybe that's where the last one
behind
is.
the mystic melody. Yeah, it's possible. I think they might do that on some stages.
There may be a secret spot around here.
Let's see what various stages they're in. Onyx is in Final Rush. Tails is in Hidden Base. But you need to be able to break crates.
Okay.
Knuckles is actually able to get his, it looks like. And I think Eggman can get his too, because he just needs
bye-bye, Animals.
jet engine. Oh dear. And Rude also just needs Jake. So I think we can actually get a few of them.
Are they like levels already done, or?
Knuckles is in Wild Canyon, so yes.
We'll go do that then. Get like those ones.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes they just lead to neat level secrets.
Whoa!
This was going so well, and that
No,
monkey.
he was like fucking behind me. I was like, where
yeah,
is
I didn't
he?
even know there was a monkey there.
Well, I like knew it was like there was something flinging stuff at me. There's a lot of penguins and these animals in this level.
Yep. Yeah, like all the Eggman levels like that have a bunch of enemies that drop animals like that. So you can really stock up on them.
For fucking faith. Oh god. Asshole monkey. Oh, I got them all.
They're all dead now.
Ooh, gold ring. Alright.
Hooray!
Took a very long time because it faffed around.
That's fine. What are tail stages except an excuse to faff around a bunch?
Yeah, that's true.
I did it!
No time bonus! Yeah!
I gotta do better next time.
No, I don't, Tails! I did badly, sort of on purpose. I don't know if I got like anything that's run. Just got a lot of aminals.
Just filled up with naminals.
Hey, buddy. There he is.
Asleep.
Um,
Asleep.
not anymore.
Yeah, you can pick your Chao up to wake it up.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
Is it?
Everything will be okay.
No, I want to pick him up. There we go. You near my nominals. He's got a shell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wake up, you.
Everything will be okay.
Wake up, I need to feed you
get
animals.
Annoyed. I don't care. I'm feeding you nominals. And
I'm
a
feeding
shell,
you
right?
eggshells.
By an accident. Have a chigger. Have another chigger. You're still annoyed at me! Still like you woke me from my nap!
Everything will be okay. Everything will be
Oh, he's very chigger now.
Everything will be
Yeah, he's getting tigery.
There.
Fierce.
Alright, you don't wanna...
Be okay.
We promise we'll go after we give you eyebrows.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the eyebrows back.
Everything will be okay.
Very sleepy.
I don't care.
Gotta feed you penguins.
Another one.
Why is this fox keep waking me up?
Here. Everything will be okay.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Goodness, he's very much a penguin now.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay.
I think maybe you should let him sleep. Not very happy with you right
so
now.
Grumpy.
Probably you just woke him up 10 times.
He's so grumpy now. It's just not right. He's grumpy.
Here.
He's a grumpy boy.
Because you woke him up 20 times.
Grumpy boy.
What'd you do if I just started petting you at 4 in the morning?
Don't you do that anyway?
Fair, but still. Anyway.
Alright, Sonic
Eggman.
level! I'm bad at
Hidden
these
base.
too! Woo!
This is much better than the Eggman level, or the Eggman pyramid level in Sonic 06, though.
Yep. Well, and
No ball puzzles in this one. That is true, the eyebrows make him a very good grump.
Not quite
Powerful
enough,
grumpus.
The biggest grumpus.
This is also where we're gonna get the bounce, so...
Yeah, the bounce is real good. The bounce will help you get height, which is just really good.
Yeah.
I don't really need flying.
We'll skip a portion of the level, but the portion has the Chao box in it, so...
Oh, okay.
Just jump down the pit below you.
Nope.
Does mean you have to do a real good platforming section.
Oh, good! No, I love me platforming.
Great, isn't it?
Wasn't that bad. Certainly had worse.
There is one particular door in this level that really sucks to get.
Yeah, I know exactly what door you're thinking of. Hello.
Time for illegal bounce action.
Hell yeah!
The bounce bracelet.
I love the bounce bracelet!
By the way, hold B to kill these 2 robots.
Oh yeah, okay. Whoa, I'd fly right off the stage. Your advice is bad.
You're right, it is. Right, that's what it is. Instead of just a regular roll, you get a shiny weird thing. It's not good. In general, it's kind of useless.
Do I need to go down? I don't need to go down and get that cow box
Nope.
anymore, though.
You have the key already. And hey, at least I killed you early in the stage. Just saying. I'm very considerate.
Come on. He really doesn't want to hit him, like...
No. Doesn't like. He was almost about to at one point there, but then the guy shot him, so...
Yeah, the bounce actually bounced really high, and I love it.
The bounce bracelet's really good for your mobility. If you go down and left, there were like 4 cardboard boxes in a row there. Ooh, that's bad. Maybe that has something in it? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that was useful.
Ah, whistle.
Ah, of course.
It's a sheep's.
Good old sheepses.
Ah. So you like bounce?
Yep. So the bounce is like something I use a lot, especially when I want to like get onto a rail or something like that. It's super useful to have.
Oh god, yeah, it just gives you that extra height. That's just super useful. Oh, there's the other Chao. Hang on.
Yeah, there's number 2.
And you can use it to break boxes like that, which is also handy.
Yep.
Whoa, that went wonky. Hang on.
Oh, right. You hold it for like a while, and then it goes ready, and then that's when you can actually do the attack. I totally forgot how that works because it's not very often.
This one's quite tough.
Yeah, this one's fairly tough without even being the one.
Ah. So you really just need to like bounce up from here.
Yeah, I think you do need to use the bounce bracelet to get it fast enough.
Nope, you just need to like do that.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's this real good and fun key mechanic.
Oh, goodness.
Where the key sort of squirms its way into the lock. Exciting action! Great!
As I did nothing. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, ghosts mostly just hold you so that other things can shoot you at least.
Whoops. You get on that rail.
I would definitely recommend getting on that rail. Since,
Can't remember, can you like homing attack on rails?
You can bounce onto rails, that's usually what I do. Whee! It's easy to forget that Sonic has a lead grab in this game. That's just for going backwards.
Nah.
Yeah, basically you pick up a key over here, and that bring that back to the door. Oh, you are filling up on bats.
Yep. Alright. Alright, backwards we go. Like, yeah, there we go. Oh god.
Whoop.
I just tried to like dash and I forgot that B throws that.
Well, at least it sort of slid its way under the door there. That could have been a lot worse.
That could have been bad!
I'm not sure anyone in the world has ever worn soap shoes.
Okay, so... Whoa.
Ready?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there you go.
So it goes ready and then what, press B again?
Or let go of it? I'm not sure.
I did let go of it, but I guess so there's no enemies around.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think he auto-snaps to any enemies, which of course makes the whole thing kind of useless because you have to stand there with like a robot shooting at you.
Oh, go away, go away. Shit. Slowing me down, what a fuck.
Yeah, sort of the problem with a ghost enemy in this level, how it just basically stops you dead.
Yep.
It's really just annoying more than anything. Bonk.
Nope.
Blech. Nice.
The crouching under doors does work very well. You just press B at a door and you go under it.
Yeah, if you roll it, you have that lower profile, which helps you get under doors a little better.
Whoa!
It's
We
weird
used to
because
punish people for running too fast.
Yeah, wow. Unfortunate.
Yep. I had a good number of rings. Oh god! Oh god! I was too
fine.
fucking close.
Yep. This is the one.
Alright.
I believe if you spin dash up here, it will like stick you to the ground, which helps you get through the door. Like basically, you see how Sonic pops up when he goes over that ledge. I think if he's spinning, he sticks, which is weird. Yeah, like that. So if you get
I'm
that,
just not holding it long enough. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's tough. This is surprisingly tight for something the main game expects you to do. Whoop, there we go.
Rings, rings handy. I didn't have any.
I could use some rings. Incredibly close camera.
Yep.
Uncomfortably close camera.
In my face. Yeah, he almost sniped me right off the world. Woo! E. Yeah!
E. He's nuts.
I never promised to be good at this game.
You're doing fine. Are you ready to remove your Chao's legs?
Oh god, no, I'm gonna give those to Nux. Well, his run is terrible anyway.
That's true. Who needs legs?
Right?
Certainly not Nux. Up a billion bats.
Apparently just can't get rid of his legs.
No.
No, he is retaining his legs.
High level leg retention.
Your boy's drowning. Where's my boy? Ah. Sleeping! No! Not again!
His time doesn't move when you're not in it, I guess.
Look at him, little sheep.
The animal models are pretty, like, cute and
adorable.
tiny.
Are you like another bat or you're an old bat? Oh, hello!
New bat, new bat.
Wow, he's really fond of his legs.
Apparently so.
Don't worry, buddy.
I'll pet him and turn him evil. Or at least neutral.
Whoops. Sorry! Sorry! I didn't mean to do that!
Swung right past and drive by. I can't believe this.
Just fling him! He's my adorable penguin child. It's real cute.
I'm real sleepy.
I wonder if he's good enough to do the race.
Well, maybe. Did you level up?
I did last time.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely not good enough to do the karate, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Apple is going to be quite a wall
He's
to...
got like 127 swim, which might do it. I gave your
I'll
fly.
probably do it, actually.
Your fly might be able to make the flying one.
Oh, you could always give it a shot.
Alright, let's try the swim. He's a penguin.
Yeah, I think yours will actually be, like, regular swimming. I think 100 might actually be the cutoff for that.
Ooh. Guess we'll
I
see.
could be wrong about that.
Look, I accidentally gave him an animal, so I had to punt him so he stays evil. That's how this works. Alright, come on, Choc. You can do it, my boy. The problem with the races when you lose is you do have to sit, like, through a lot. The long races are really long.
Oh god, yeah, when you know you've lost a long race and sort of just have to chill with it for 5 minutes. Ugh.
Yay!
I love that there's one that still
Although
can't
he's
quite...
slower, so I'm not gonna win, but... He's a swimmy boy. He's close, though.
Yeah. That poor last place one.
Yep. They can't walk, but they're gonna try swimming.
I mean, not just that, they're apparently encouraged to, because there are a ton of chows that get entered in these races as tiny babies who can't swim.
Not gonna come last, but yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll try the flying mirrors, but yeah, it might be a bit more. Want that shovel.
We'll get it soon enough, probably by the next session. Were you planning on going much longer?
What are we at? 2 hours 15? A little bit, but I could stop soonish. Did you look up what, like, run animals there are? Like a good level for a run animal, so I can make my guy a run.
Warthog, cheetah, and rabbit are the 3 that give run, especially. I don't know what stages they'd be on though, since this doesn't tell you what they are.
Compete in flying.
Up my
It's
chows.
so cruel. The last one's they're all drowning. See, we're starting to see these are actually evolved chow. So our chows are still babies.
Yeah.
And they have weird pointy heads. They've evolved.
They've turned into fly chows. One of them appears to have dunked. No one really makes the wall, at least.
Nope.
I think he might need just some stamina for the run at the end. Ah, that's a quick one. Well, not too bad. We're gonna end up like 3rd, yeah, but this one took the inside lane on us, but
Yeah, who gave Omo Chow a gun? A flare gun.
Can't believe they gave Omo Chow a gun. Boing, boing, boing.
Try again.
Loser. What if Omo Chow had a gun?
Jaximus, thanks for the follow. Wake up,
you.
asshole. What? Who's yelling at me? Who's ha-haing at me? Is it a sleepy noise? Oh my god, is this one? Is that the one I would snore?
I don't know, I can't hear it.
He's going.
Where is mine? Ah, there he is.
Yeah, it's my one snoring. Think either your one is making happy noises, evil happy noises.
Good old happy evil noises.
No, you can't swim, silly boy. Alright, should we go and get the melody for Knuckles then?
Sure.
Oh well, we'll see
Looks
this.
like we're heading toward the center of the base.
Death chain.
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he? I'll bet he has 1 or 2
Possibly the
spaceships
dumbest
lying around here
Knuckles
somewhere.
rap.
Radical Highway, both Cheetah and Warhog. But yeah, then you're evil though. But I suppose I could just like
No problem. We can find it. Right, Knuckles?
change like a hero before I go in the garden.
Find a key.
We're counting on you, buddy. The world's greatest treasure hunter.
The world's greatest treasure hunter.
Death Chamber.
Death Chamber.
Who doesn't love the Death Chamber?
Man, it was called Egg Quarters when Rouge did it.
But now it's the Death Chamber.
Death Chamber.
You know, it's end with some karting.
Yeah, you could show off go-karts.
Where was it? That one. Wild Canyon?
Yes, Wild Canyon.
Should I do it?
First stage is fine. Alright, you're going up. To the
Up
top
to the
half.
outside?
Yeah, into the big pharaoh statue.
It's the left or right?
I don't remember. You'll know as soon as you move in the direction now. Wait, I think that's the one. It's closer. Wait, there's an emerald here!
Somewhere. Where are you? Are you in that one?
The door is on the other side.
I know I'm trying to, like, but, like, the camera is not helping me here.
Not very agreeable.
2 more left.
Perf!
You see the other side? Oh, is that
I think
one?
it's that, yeah.
Oh.
I think there should be a dig spot above his head. Like a painting that you can dig into. Because you know how the paintings work? Climb up higher?
Oh,
yeah, that. There you go.
Ah,
Ta-da!
there we go.
Mystic Melody. So it's basically an activated ability that whenever you find one of these altars, you can do shit in. And then suck yourself into a portal.
Yep.
And then this one doesn't actually do anything. But still,
Oh. Let's grab some lives. Always handy to get more lives after
Yep.
losing them as tails.
yeah, so we can actually currently get Dr. Eggman's and Rouge's as well. And it looks like that's it.
It's closer.
Alright, one more left.
Apparently Pumpkin Hill also has run animals.
Ah.
Whoa! I can't tell if that's up or down there.
Yeah, I think it's...
Oh, down looks like.
Yep.
It's closer.
Very close.
Oh, hello.
Ah! Oh!
Oh, no, no, no!
Whoa.
Ah! Fucking right into it. Like, I was that close. It whew me away.
And then there he go.
There you go. Come on. Yes!
Hey!
Yeah, this is perfect.
First A rank.
There
Woo!
you go.
Who doesn't love Knuckles Raps? Whee!
Boop. Bow.
Meow, meow. You're still sleeping your life away. Come now, it's been like two minutes. You can wake up now. He's no longer sleepy. Why are you sleepy?
I mean, you could always pick him up and see if he goes right back to sleep.
You keep disturbing me sleep. It's not right.
I mean, you did it a bunch once.
No, and it was mean of me, and I had things to give him. Who's drowning? Nux. Drowning Nux.
Stop drowning. You're my avatar, Chao. Oh, you know he's gonna walk straight back into that water. Ah, contemplate the water.
Watch the water.
Consider the water.
I feel you, buddy.
Well, kind of up to you what you want to do.
I feel you, pal. I mean, I'd leave the Dark Melody ones to you, really.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's asleep.
Mhm.
So he's not much use, so it's probably a good place to stop for now.
Finishing up, please. That seems reasonable.
Contemplate the bird.
Become as
go.
Peacock.
It's adorable now. But yes, so it's more Sonic Adventure 2, and one is Bond.
Made it pretty
You're awake
far.
now, you little shit.
Ah!
Now there. Now there.
Adorable.
Now there.
Stuff a fruit in his face for that.
That'll learn you.
Alright, well he's awake now. But I think it's still a good time, we're like 2.5 hours.
Yep.
So thanks for coming to watch me play this game.
Oh, you played the game.
Play the game? Play
You did
game.
good.
Ah, you're such a good boy.
Now there.
And raised
Now there.
my tiny boy.
Raised
real
tiny,
bad,
adorable
so-
children.
Now there.
He's a pretty bad boy. Oh well.
Eh.
Now there.
I will one day have to like get my memory card out and actually check what grades like the Chao I did everything was.
Now there.
So
I mean,
yeah,
a lot of it
thanks.
is just how much grinding you end up having to do.
Now there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now there.
And thanks everyone for coming.
Now
Hope y'all
Tomorrow
enjoyed.
will be Chrono Trigger,
Should be a fun time.
since I'm back in my place and can stream, obviously.
Now there.
Now there.
Now.
Let's shake him.
Now there.
Come on, Knox, shake him.
No,
Nope.
no, no. Don't shake the baby.
Yeah, shake
No,
the
no,
baby.
no.
He's happy. Look,
Shake the baby.
he's happy. He's
Oh, he's
clapping.
really enjoying that. Wow.
Alright, so yeah, come join us for Chrono Trigger
Aw.
tomorrow. It is at the normal time of 3 EST.
Yeah, afternoon chrono.
Yep. And I don't know when more Sonic Adventure 2 will be, whenever I feel like playing, or he feels like playing.
Yep. I'll
So,
probably do a few levels at some point to even stuff out.
Yep. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks everyone.
Yep.
Bye.
See ya.